Well, guess what I've done today? Loaded that out. Yeah, there'll be 10 tons in there, all done by wheelbarrow. So that's probably, that's a lot of wheelbarrows. Anyway, what have we done today? Well, basically, all I've done is dig dirt. Set the rebar mat down, ready for tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow, Monday. Dug that out, set me slabs ready so that wheelbarrows can come up, tip in, that'll be nice, and then dug that out. So that is about 6 tons of earth come out of there. Yeah, there's about 4 tons went in yesterday, so that's about 6 tons, 6,000 kilos. You wouldn't think it, but hard packed soil, it's about 1,500 kilos per cubic metre. So yeah, that's a lot of hard work. Did we find any artifacts? Yes, I've not been doing this actually. Did we find any artifacts? Well, kind of. Found a rather large bolt. Goodness only knows where that's come from. And 3 pieces of clay pipe stem to add to the collection. When you're digging, these are really quite easy to spot actually. Even though they're small and tiny, because very simply, God doesn't do straight lines, so they stand out. What we also found was, which was really annoying, when the house was last re-roofed, a lot of the old tiles were just, they dug a hole and chucked them in for me to find. So they'll go in the next skip, which will be next week. So with that lot there, that's probably about 4 tons, and then up to the house, that's probably about another 3-ish. So the skip won't be full, but it won't be far off. And I might just hold some back for backfilling and use here. But I've got down the side of the house to dig out as well, which is nothing. There's probably less than a ton there, just to get to the point where I can put hardcore in. So from that level, which is actually the level of the concrete, we will have, well, we'll have brickwork up to the top of the blue bricks. Okay, so that'll be damp-proof course level. And then infill here will be at least 4 inches of hardcore, otherwise known as MOT, limestone chippings 40mm average size to dust. On top of that there'll be 2 inches of sand, concreting sand. That'll all be compressed down, and if we find the soft bit, we'll have to pile more in and pack it down until we can't pack any more in. Then there'll be a damp-proof membrane, then there'll be 3 inches of insulation, another damp-proof membrane, and then 4 inches of concrete, and which is going to be reinforced with a mesh, and that'll take us up to damp-proof course. Yes, it'll start to look like the beginnings of a building then, which would be really good. But yeah, it's been hard. That is hard work. Digging out Mount Ellsworth, which was already, it was already dug out. It was just loose sand and soil. Was dead easy, just scooping it up. But that was digging it out. That was hard and heavy. And yeah, I definitely knew I'd done it. Anyway, have yourselves a nice weekend, and we'll have another go next week.